Alright, students, so this question is from mechanics. Let's read the question first and then discuss it conceptually and then solve it. Let's see the question. So you can read the question. There is a Diwali rocket which is ejecting 0.5 kilogram of. So the rocket is there, and what is happening is it is losing 0.05 kilogram of mass per second, right? So I can, okay, and what is the second thing which is given? The velocity with which this is coming out is 400 meter per second, right? So 400 meter per second, right? The question is, what is the force on the rocket? Okay. Now see that rocket is going up, right? So what's happening in the rocket? The rocket is losing mass. Generally, force comes into picture when? Force is, okay, let me reduce the size of the question so that you can see the conceptual discussion and then attend it. So when is the force coming into picture? Force is equal to the rate of change of linear momentum, right? So m into v. Here, the velocity is not changing because this is 400 meter per second, right? So this force is proportional to, I will take velocity out, dm by dt, right? So what is the force going to be equal to? Velocity is 400 and the rate of change of mass is 0.05, right? So 400 multiplied by 5 by 100 is equal to 20 newtons, right? So let's look into the choices. Do we have a 20 Newton choice or not, right? We have a choice, right? Choice number 2 is the correct choice. So you will have two types of questions in the case of forces when the momentum is changing, right? So one question conceptually is when you have force is equal to, and this is what you generally see, right? M into A is equal to M into dV by dt, right? You see this very often. But there are types of questions where you will have force is equal to the mass is changing, right? So what you have to do is you have to keep the velocity constant and do like this, okay? The rocket is losing the mass. The gas is nothing but the loss of mass from the rocket, right? It is getting ejected. So an equal amount of thrust is going up as a reaction. So we know the action is of going down, but that action is this, right? Of going down. And the loss of mass by the rocket at a speed of 400 meters per second. So I hope you like this question. Please go to my playlist of mechanics. You will see some fantastic questions and conceptual discussions and lectures on numerous topics. The playlist for kinetic friction, friction is separate. The playlist for momentum is separate. So mechanics is separate, friction is separate, and the playlist of momentum is separate. Go and watch them. Don't forget to join my community. I'm putting a lot of exam-centered questions and giving you explanation. You will see numerous questions in your JEE Mains, NEET, Andhra Pradesh, EP, CET, whatever you call it, Telangana, West Bengal, JEE, and other examination, BITSAT, where these type of questions do appear. Obviously, I'm putting different levels of questions. Some questions are obviously very advanced level questions, but most of the questions I'm putting now is for an average exam, NEET and above, right? So these will be very useful. So don't miss on any of the questions. Thank you very much.